Well, hello. Welcome back to the Moorland Bikers Man Cave, and this is part 3 of the series from the Galloway coast. And this one takes us from Portpatrick round to Stranraer by an interesting way. But Portpatrick, you know, I've looked through the footage and I just haven't done it credit, just haven't done it justice. And I don't know why. Maybe I think when I put the camera on, I switch the camera on, and it all goes out my head. It all just, yeah. I won't say I lose it, but you know what I mean. Because Portpatrick is a lovely place, and like I say, I just haven't done it credit. And it's in so many ways, Portpatrick is the epitome of the traditional Scottish harbour. But either way, that's where we start. And basically we trace the history of the Belfast ferries from the 1800s through to the early, well, the early 2000s, if you like. So have a look at it, see what you think. Like I say, it's the third one of the series is this. So the next one will be something completely different. But have a look through it, see what you think. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, please make them. Regardless of whether they're negative or positive, I just enjoy reading the comments and answering them. I always answer my comments. So yeah, and if you've not already subscribed, it'd be nice if you could. I'm up to 280 now, which is, yeah, it's getting up there. A long way to go yet. So yeah, every little bit helps. So yeah, have a look, see what you think, and let me know. Thanks for watching anyway. Cheers. So that's it for Portpatrick. Good morning, welcome back. It's a day to start heading south again, but I'm going to fit a quick episode in before I start heading south. You will think, why a small place like Portpatrick's got such a wide main street? Well, that's because Portpatrick was a ferry port up until about 1868. It was the main crossing point from Northern Ireland to Scotland. And the railway came in 1865. And this was the station. These are the station buildings to our right here for the main station at Portpatrick. There was an extension that went in that took the trains right the way down to the harbour itself, because of the ferries, of course. But about 3 years after the railway arrived, the ferry ceased to operate from Portpatrick, and they moved round to Stranraer. So we're going to take a run over there. But Portpatrick itself, the origins of its name, as you can imagine by the name Portpatrick, St. Patrick of Ireland, of course. Local legend has it that Patrick was something of a giant, and he could see over the water, this wee place over the water, and curiosity got the better of him, and he strode across the channel, the North Channel, and planted his foot on the ground on the far side, and the hollow that was created by his footprint became the wee valley that Portpatrick is built in. Yeah, myth. I think that's more myth than legend, to be honest, but there you go. But it is a lovely neck of the woods. On the right hand side of us, there's all sorts of evidence of old railway. Now, Stranraer straight on, Stranraer left, all roads lead to Stranraer. Stranraer's the main road. To the left here is the shortcut. We're going to take the shortcut. Well, shortcut in distance alone, because in terms of time it actually takes longer, but it's a lovely trip across here. This is actually another military road, and as such was built during the 1700s by the Redcoats, no doubt under the command of General George Wade. I always thought the military roads were further north, having spent most of my time in the Highlands. I mean, the military roads were designed to get redcoats from one place to another, to keep a close eye on and sort out the troublesome Highlanders, supposedly. But no, there were connecting roads built all over the place. But we do get a tremendous view, another tremendous view if you like, just a couple of miles further on, as we crest another rise. Another surprise view. Oh, can smell the bluebells. There is very little industry across here in Galloway, but one of the main ones is dairy farming. There aren't many farm entrances that we drive past that don't have the name of the dairy company on the gates that collect the milk from them. Look at this one. First milk, Nestle Kit Kat. Huh. Nestle have a factory a little further north where they make the chocolate for the Kit Kats, if not indeed make the Kit Kats themselves. Now I did catch a glimpse back there, and you may have seen it, of the stretch of water just over the rise in front of us. That's Loch Ryan. It's a sea loch that comes in off the North Channel. And the Irish ferries now leave through the waters of Loch Ryan. Whoa! What about that? This is the town of Stranraer. Most of it is the more modern town. We're going to go past the original centre of the town in a couple of minutes, where the castle, the tower house castle of St John, is right in the middle, and the original village as it was emanated out from the castle of St John. Now the ferries, when they came away from Portpatrick, when the ferry services moved away from Portpatrick, they came around into Stranraer right at the back of Loch Ryan. And the two companies that operated out of here in recent years were Stena Line and P&O. P&O have got one or two problems at the minute, but either way, P&O deserted Stranraer in 1973 and right on the far side, there's no ships in there at the minute, but on the far side of Loch Ryan are the two terminals. The Stena terminal is out to the left as we look across there, and the P&O terminal is directly in front of us on the far shores of Loch Ryan. Moved out there for various reasons. One of the main reasons was economy, because it took a lot of time to get the boats moving, and the exit from Cairn Ryan out there. Now, can you see, I don't know if you can see it, beyond the entrance or the exit from Loch Ryan at the minute, very faintly, is it's a massive plug of granite. In actual fact, that's Ailsa Craig, the wee island that sits offshore on the way up to Ayr. In actual fact, an island that's famous for giving up its stone for the manufacture of the world's best quality curling stones. But that's Ailsa Craig. So we'll go down and have a wee look through Stranraer before heading south. You can see the chimneys over on the right on the one industrial park there is at Stranraer, and those are a creamery. Like I say, most of modern Stranraer is more modern housing estates, that sort of thing. Even though the ferry companies have moved away over the far side, a lot of the employees, the ferry company employees, live in Stranraer. It's also become something of a retirement town of Stranraer. And there's the creamery on the right. If we can just get beyond the lorry, the sign on the front. Tells us that it's the home of McClelland's Seriously Strong Cheddar, as sold in Morrison's and Tesco's. Now the place on the left here, with the traffic warden stood outside, is the third iteration of the town hall. Oh no, it's a policeman. Sorry. It's now the courts as well. The first and second versions were in front of us, effectively. The building on the corner here, this is a second iteration of the town hall, which is now a museum, and the first was actually like a toll house in the middle of the road. Oh, yeah. So what we got in front of us is the main street. Sadly, the George Hotel on the right is in ruins. It has become something of a ghost town since the ferries went. You can imagine the amount of traffic that used to come through here. And this is the Tower House Castle of St John. Dates back to about 1500. and it was owned by the Adaires, the same family that owned the Dunsky Castle, where we were staying last night. Night before last, sorry, yeah. Not a bad wee town. It's got a Morrison's, it's got a Tesco, it's got a Superdrug, it's got M&Co for the ladies. Yeah, so pretty much everything. Oh, Argos, I forgot about Argos. Screwfix, that's a new one. Right, just a quick run round here. Always interested to see if any developments have gone on at the old ferry terminal, but it doesn't look there's anything. It's just a big white elephant now is the ferry terminal. So the pier in front of us was the terminal for both P&O and Stena, but no more, and it serves absolutely no purpose, and it's just a massive white elephant. Great shame really, but either way, that, ladies and gents, is Stranraer, and with that I'll head south. So I know it's been a quick one, this one, hopefully. But thanks for watching, and if you could do the usual, I'd be grateful. You know, thumbs up, subscribe, all that business, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know where that's going to be yet, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.